Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. First of all, I gotta say, it's an extreme pleasure, a joy, a thrill, an up, and a real snappy surprise for me, Roseanne Roseannadana, to give the commencement speech to the graduating class of 2020. At first, when I got the call, 6:30 this morning, thanks a lot, I was real excited because I figured there's no greater honor than to get online here and speak to the young leaders of tomorrow. Besides, we had to do it this way so that you didn't make everyone sick during your graduation. So it's just as good you're not here. Besides, if you were here, you'd have to wear one of those masks and you can't touch your face. And what if you had one of those burgers during your graduation? You know, one of those round ones that's hard like a rock and it was way up in your nose near your eye and it felt like a pea or maybe that Lego that you snorted when you was a kid. And even if you were able to get it out, you know how messy those things are. It would have got all over your mask or your face, or it would have shot 20 feet and got all over someone else's shirt, and it would have made everyone disgusted during your graduation. Anyways, as I picture you with those stupid flat black hats with the tassels hanging off of them, I can't help but know what you're thinking. You're probably saying to yourself, hey, I'm a college graduate. I spent a lot of time in school. What does quarantine have to offer me? What do I have to offer quarantine? What am I going to sanitize first? What am I going to sanitize with? Should I use a wipe or a paper towel? And what kind of hand sanitizer do I use? Do I use one that sprays or one with a pump? And do I use a big glob of hand sanitizer? Or do I just use a little, teeny, tiny, itty bitty, little, teeny, tiny. And when I do get a job and I have to wear a mask, does my boss buy them for me or do I have to make them myself? And if I don't bring the mask, am I going to get fired? And if I get fired, I'll starve. And if I starve, I'll die. And then what'll I do? Class of 2020, for college graduates, you sure ask a lot of dumb questions. But I feel what you're going through because I remember when I, Roseanne Roseannadana, first found out about this pandemic. I was real nervous. I read the paper, I watch the interviews, and they all say the same thing. You're overreacting, you're underreacting. Don't go out, just stay in. It's a danger out there. Your place is in the home. Have a nice day. Drop dead. Goodbye. And when they canceled school, I know you was real down after that. You're probably saying to yourself, I'm depressed as a dog. Now I've gained weight, my face broke out, I'm nauseous and tired, I got body aches, a fever and chills, my sinuses are clogged, I can't smell or taste, I'm cranky and I have gas. Take it from me, Roseanne Roseannadana. If you do have to get out and all of a sudden you have a lump right here in your throat and you got to clear it out, but it ends up sounding like a cough, and someone says to you, hey, did that come out of you? And you say, no way, mister, I swear that didn't come out of me. And if you don't mind if they think you're a pig, you should just fart to cover up the sound of you clearing your throat, so they don't think they're gonna die. Whatever you do, don't give up. Even if you go to the grocery store and the only meat they have left is that pink bologna meat with white dots in it that you don't know what it is. I mean, what are those dots? Is that cheese? Looks like a Q-tip or something got in there. Or maybe that's where all the swabs for corona testing went. I don't know. Anyways, I don't have to tell you, despite all this, I'm okay, you're okay. You say to yourself, I'm my own best friend, my mother, myself. I have no fear of COVID. I am woman. Hear me roar. And you can make it. And pretty big, I might add. So, let me wrap this thing up and summarize and conclude it real quick by saying, it just goes to show you, it's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. Either you can't go to prom because of a pandemic, or you have to cut the cheese to cover a cough. It's just like that little graduation song that my daddy used to sing to me when I was young and growing up at nighttime. And he'd tuck me in all snug as a little bug in a rug, put powder under my arms and tuck my toes in all nice and tight. And he would sing this song written by my grandmother, Nana Roseannadana, who survived the Spanish flu. So I'm going to sing it for you for your graduation. Should all quarantine be forgot, I hope you hear my plea. Roseanne, my dear, you will be fine if you listen to me. Just wear your mask and don't you sneeze. Cough or clear your throat. 6 feet away you should stay, or stay home with your remote. Good night, my little Roseanne Roseannadana. Good luck, class of 2020.